One of my most favorite treats is sushi, and I found a way to make raw sushi. You're not going to believe what this tastes like. It's wonderful. I'm going to show you how to assemble it, and then I'll give you the recipe for the filling. Okay, I'm going to assemble this version of sushi, which is really yummy, like I said earlier. You'll need a sushi mat and some seaweed sheets. This right here is a mixture of blended sunflower seeds and some spices, and we just do this in either in a blender or in a food processor, and I'll give you the recipe later. But right now I'm going to show you how to assemble this. Just put a little bit on your sushi sheet, your seaweed sheet, and spread it out.
Nori
sheet. Thank you, Jay. And if you've ever made sushi before, this takes the place of the rice.
What does?
This.
The nori?
Not the nori. The seed cheese. This mixture that I'm spreading on right now takes the place of the rice. And it's really yummy. So just kind of spread that on there evenly. And then you fill it with your favorite vegetables. What I like to do, my favorite combination, is very thinly sliced cucumber. You can put onion, you can put red pepper. And I also adore avocados. Anybody who knows me knows I'll put avocado in just about anything. But it is a common ingredient anyway for sushi, so we're trying to get as close to the sushi flavor as possible. And then I'm going to throw on some sprouts. And that's what it looks like before I start rolling it. Okay, so I have a little bit of room right here. I'm going to take it to the edge of my mat, and I'm going to bring it to the other side and make this touch the other side of the nori sheet. And then I'm going to kind of hold it to press it, but if you press too hard it's going to tear everything, so just kind of press it evenly across the roll and just hold it there for a moment. We're trying to get it to stick. Some of the moisture inside of the vegetables and our rice mixture will help it stick. So now you can see that it's sticking. Now we're going to bring this to the edge again, and then we're going to roll it again. Hold it there, and this last little piece of nori sheet, you're going to moisten it with water. I'm moistening it with a little soy sauce because that's what I have in front of me. Usually I use water, but it just needs to be moist. Okay, so I'm going to hold this a little, and then I'm finally going to finish the roll and hold it. Okay, then I'm going to show you how to cut this gently so that you don't ruin it. Okay, now I have my roll, and I'm going to gently, very gently, with a sharp knife, the sharpest I can find, is cut through this without smashing it. And then you put it on your plate, just like that. And then the dipping sauce that I have sitting here is a mixture of soy sauce and a little bit of wasabi. You don't need to use wasabi if you don't have it. It's just as good with soy sauce. Maybe even a little bit of lemon juice in the soy sauce makes a nice dip. So this is my raw version of sushi. And let me just tell you quickly what goes inside the mixture. It's a cup of soaked sunflower seeds. It's going to be 5 or 6 sun-dried tomatoes and a small clove or a half clove of garlic, about this size piece of garlic. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. That's optional, but it gives a really good flavor. It's not raw, but if you're not a real stickler on everything raw, then 2 to 3 tablespoons Worcestershire sauce. And I put in some toasted sesame seed oil. Make sure it's toasted because that's what gives it that nice sesame flavor. And you put it all in the blender together, and or your food processor, and blend it till it's not totally smooth, but at a consistency that you like. And then you can, if it's too thick, you can add a little water, a little more Worcestershire sauce, and then just get it to where it's the consistency that I showed you on the video, so that you can spread it. You don't want it too watery. You want it to be thick. And that's my plate of sushi. It's yummy.